Hi everyone, it's the 14th of October. I'm back to full-time screens. So let's have a look at ES that had broken the blue support with Trump new tariff talk. Then it recovered really fast on Sunday because, well, he he chickened out again. That's that's the usual saying, right, Taco? Now, what he did, what Yes did is the back test of that blue broken support, then came down. Now, is it going to, right, that green major resistance rail, right, that one was broken, back tested. Is it going to erase or basically erase all the gains from Sunday night? Then maybe rally it further. Yeah, that's quite possible. And then we'll see whether the golden bottom band is going to get tested. I'm not sure if it can do that, but at the moment, the break of the blue support and its back test is rather bearish because we have a very red day today. SPX cash is the same, that blue support broken and back tested. The purple support, yes, it was damaged, but I think if we come down, erase all those gains from Sunday, since Sunday, and then recover, we may still have a big rally. I think Dow Jones is going to tell us the truth because, as I said in the previous video, on the Sunday in the weekend video, the golden bottom band together with the blue support would be a really lovely level to buy into Dow Jones once again. And the golden channel would be an extremely strong one if, yeah, if that golden support holds together with the green, and the level would be 45,250. Okay, and Dow Jones cash is more or less the same, and you can see the green support together with the golden, right? If it gets to that level, then it's around 46, 44, 950 or something. That would be a very nice level to buy into for this golden giant uptrend. That's from the lows of April. So we'll see. Nasdaq may touch that golden bottom band, right? That golden support, the golden top band is nice. If it comes down, it raises all the gains from Sunday night and then rally all the way to 26,000. And obviously, the purple broken resistance got back tested with sheer volatility, but it's still holding. I believe then there is a if we raise all those gains and then rally off the golden bottom band, that would be a perfect buy signal. Red bottom band or top band was back tested during the spike down. It may test it once again, and then from there a big upside again. I think I wouldn't be too surprised if it does erase all those gains and then run once again. This red one was not really, yeah, not so good, but well, that's interesting, right? If you look at it this way, that's the golden support. Uh, if we put it in golden color, of course, that's the red plus golden double support that held, right? One, two, two, three. That's the one together with the red at the spike down on Friday. So is it going to bounce off this golden support again, or maybe slightly damage it, but still bounce off the red? Nasdaq bullish case is still very much on because there is nothing broken, especially the green bottom band. But you can see the reversal was caused by the green top band. The purple resistance was almost broken, but the green top band, one, two, three, four touches held, and that's why Nasdaq was already slightly weak, and then Trump accelerated it. Russell is the only one that is going to tell us the truth, a real truth, because it's what happened? Yeah, that purple resistance. I mean, the recovery was really fast. You can see it's at 24.42 and it filled this gap, right? And it rallied, but it's this purple top band that is not really very precise, but it's still there and it has to be broken to the upside. That is the only way for this bull market to keep going. FTSE is inside the red uptrend, and we need to see the 97. I mean, it came very close to my target at 9,720, somewhere there. But yes, of course, there was some news on Friday, but then it may still, as long as the red channel holds, it is going to get to that 97.50, 97.30 or somewhere there. DAX also, of course, sold off, then recovered a little bit, tested this. I mean, the red resistance was already broken, and even this golden major resistance was already broken. So they were both broken. But it's sad to see that, like we had the Trump comments, then rallied, then came down. And the question is whether this golden one, together with the red bottom band, is this a kind of like the red bottom band is slightly broken, you see? But the golden top band, if it gets to that level and breaks out, DAX is going to rocket. Okay? Maybe we want to see the test on the golden support. So the red one is not really holding as a channel because the bottom band is slightly broken, right? But we'll see. I think DAX is going to bottom out also very soon, once again, and it is going to rally to 25,000. TLT is quite green, right, this week, very green, and we need to see the break of that black top band, right? That is the perfect bear flag invalidation. If it breaks that black top band, to get a 30-year Treasury bond is exactly the same, and I've been calling this for a very, very long time. And you can see the golden right here. This is $3 trillion lines, literally. Golden bottom band, October 23, I called for a long, and then I called for a long again this year in May. Now the green resistance is broken and the purple top band is going to break. 1, 2, 3. If it breaks, which I think it will, then we'll see a really big rally, and the interest rates are going to keep on falling. This is oil. CL, the US oil, reversed at the green plus golden double resistance, came down, broke down the blue support, back tested it, came down, and the purple support, right? This was broken as well. My minimum target was the gap fill at 60.60, right? 60, just over $60. That was happening. That happened already, and then furthermore. So the question is whether it's going to touch the lows of April and May. So we'll see. But of course, a touch on the blue bottom band right there, that would be amazing for a buy signal. But the question is whether it's going to get to that level, which is at $53. So we'll find out soon enough. Looks still bearish. That's what matters. And I've been calling for this gap fill for months already, especially since the break of the green support on Brent oil. Then red bear flag broken and back tested. The gap is filled. So what happens from here is anybody's guess, honestly. I really don't know. I'm not confident whether to call a low here or to call further downside. It looks, I mean, it stays bearish as long as it stays bearish. I mean, there is no need to pick a low or pick a bottom here. And I think it could get to that golden bottom band and even that red bottom band. I don't think it's going to get to that red bottom band, really. That would be way, way low. That's another, what, $10 drop? I don't think so. But there is this thing. Yeah. This purple downtrend was broken. This is the low of COVID. Massive rally, backtest. Now, is it going to come down all the way to 50? It wouldn't be too shocking if Brent does that. If it comes down to 50, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Gold spot chart. is truly amazing. Yeah. The golden uptrend was broken. So the red bull flag, then we broke out of the triangle, rallied. The blue top band was broken and back tested right there. Then massive rally to get to the golden top band, and even that one was smashed and even back tested it at 4,000. And then the purple top band was broken, but now the green resistance, 1, 2, 3. This is the high of what, 23, right? End of 23. Yeah, 24, then 25, and this is now, and wow, look at that. That green resistance got tested, and it's just, it's stalled right there at 47, 41.75. And gold continuous futures is exactly the same. The green top band held. So this is a stark warning for gold bulls, okay? The red was broken slightly, but then the green major resistance held. This is a very, very big warning for gold bulls, okay? We may be ready to have a deep pullback. I mean, especially if it comes down and breaks down that red support. Would it come all the way to the green bottom band? That would be very, very shocking, of course, but at least some sort of a pullback is in the books now. It's not too surprising after it runs all the way to, 4,200 almost. Silver had already broken the first the green, then we rallied golden internal, then we rallied red, then furthermore blue top band, and then the purple. So it becomes quite a parabolic rally. Is it over? Is it overdone? Is it done yet? I don't think so. I don't think so, because the blue and the purple, they were broken. If this purple support holds, it should keep on going. And my ultimate target is just over $70. So if you look at the daily chart, right, this is the low of 2008, 2020. That top band is just under 75. Yeah, somewhere around 70. And the golden top band, that is the minimum target of this run. So I believe we have more room to go, especially if this purple broken resistance holds. Silver continuous futures had also. So maybe I should also point out that purple resistance rail, right? It's this one. Is this one holding? I mean, I don't think so. I think this is already broken. It's kind of broken. You can see that purple golden internal resistance, that is also broken, and it's getting back tested. So I believe it's not going to drop below 50. So that's my take on silver. And you can see on the continuous futures, it had broken the blue and the red, but it came down a little bit back into the red already. But the blue and red, they should be holding here for the rally to continue. And yeah, platinum couldn't make new all-time highs. I mean, the blue top band is still holding, so a pullback to the blue bottom band again wouldn't be too surprising before it rallies again. Platinum, blue top band, three touch resistance, maybe we'll pull back to the blue bottom band and then run. Nat gas had reversed without touching that golden support, right? That was the break of the blue red. I mean, what mattered here was the red bottom band. It pushed it higher. Then as soon as it broke down the red channel, that's when it started really selling off once again. And the question is, I think like it may be erasing all this spike. Was that I don't think this was, I think, a contract rollover spike. Maybe we'll erase all of that. But the thing is, the November contract was terrible. It couldn't even bounce off the green broken support, resistance. So, and it's already touching new lows. And let's have a look if we have a kind of a support here. right? That blue support, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this one breaks too, then the red bottom band is going to be the next support right there. That red bottom band is going to become another support, and we may see a big bounce off that level. So copper had, it came to the red bottom band, almost there. It touched it almost, but it touched the green right after Trump's comments and about new tariffs or China war, Trump's Chinese war, like let's call it that way, yeah. Green plus golden double support and then rally to 550. That will be amazing for the golden bottom band or the golden channel to form. And the December contract is virtually the same. The golden and blue double support. We revisit the lows of Friday and then massive rally. And Palladium hit my target this morning and we closed it. As I said, I'm going to close the scaling. We're going to scale out of the Palladium, scale out of Palladium long at 1570, and that's exactly where it reversed. Look at that. This is trading channels signature trade. The green bull flag backtest broken, red bull flag, the blue uptrend was broken, and the obvious target was the golden top band at 1570, and that's exactly where it reversed. So I'm not buying it again. I'm going to be holding the remaining position as long as the black bottom band holds. If it touches the black and blue, or even only the black, then it may rally and smash through and get to 1700, 1800. So that's the aim at the moment. Euro is coming down. This is the spike on Friday, but it reversed very, very fast. And the blue channel is intact, and we may see the touch on the blue bottom band to erase all these gains from August. And pound sterling is exactly the same. I had called for a short. If you had shorted it right at 34, 134, came down, it's at 132.80, and I think it's coming to 130, 131, maybe touch that golden bottom band and then run. US dollar, Japanese yen, purple resistance is broken, and we may get a back test, or even this gap can or may get filled. I don't think it's going to get filled right away. I think there is more upside all the way to the red top band and then come down to erase those gains. And I can even point out at a level where it can start to go. Again, look at that. I'm going to put this in golden color. That's a lovely resistance, isn't it? And that one held 1, 2, 3, 4. It may come down to the purple plus golden double support and then run to 155, 156. And DXY obviously is bullish because the green channel, the blue one was broken and backtested. Then the green internal was broken, which is what I said for a long time. Now, first target is the purple top band, and then we will see whether that purple top band can be broken to get to the purple very top band, that purple internal support. Aussie is testing the blue support, which may be broken 1, 2, 3, 4. If it does break, it will come down. And Kiwi obviously had broken the blue bull flag to the downside, which I had warned several times. This is now looking terrible for Kiwi. And if the blue support breaks, more downside. And US dollar CAD, obviously, this is again, I've been calling it for a rally because it was pushing against this red and green double resistance. And it had broken the the purple resistance as well, which is now calling for a really big upside. Okay, so let's have a look at where then the minimum target is. I mean, it wouldn't be too surprising. Like, I'm going to show you now how I make things. Right, and then we put a top there. So that's the minimum target, the blue top band. It may get completely ignored, but minimum target, and then maybe even higher to break out. Coffee looking very good today because the golden bottom band, even though slightly damaged, recovered, cleared the green resistance. The red bull flag was already broken. It got to the blue broken supports backtest. This is the resistance, and this is now another. I think there was some news because that's a big spike up, right? So there is some news. I'm not complaining, obviously. There is a gap here, and the golden resistance is broken. So yeah, that zone is broken at 392, but the blue resistance is now holding. And if you look at the December contract, right, we are long, and the golden channel is still very much okay. Even though the bottom band was slightly damaged, it's still I'm happy with this. And my stop was at 368, which wasn't tested. That's good. We didn't get stopped out on the remaining half. Now the golden resistance is broken, so we may get a back test, maybe raise all this spike, and then keep on running. That is the idea. That is the aim, and that is the dream, that we are going to get to 440 right from here. Okay, so we'll see. But yeah, the purple bull flag was broken. Remember, it wasn't the best bull flags of all. So, but yeah, either way, right? I am happy with this bounce, and I think it's going to keep on climbing to 440 eventually. Wheat is now pushing against this golden support, that declining support, and if it does break, that blue line may not hold at all, and then it would come down all the way to 475, actually 450. And wheat December contract had broken the blue and golden. This is exactly what I've been telling. As long as the green top band holds, we may still break the blue and golden, and that's exactly what's happening. So this is lines and lines and lines. It's been delivering very bearish stuff for all the agriculturals, including soybeans, which we shorted. The red downtrend, it's coming down. If it breaks the blue and golden, it will come down to 800, I believe. And this is the reversal, and which is what we shorted. Blue and black double resistance. I even told you that this is becoming a double resistance. If it reverses and breaks down the red bear flag, which it did, and we shorted 1027, now the black bottom band. Obviously, we're doing it on the futures chart, okay, the futures package. So the black bottom band is at 980 at least. Maybe it will come down to around 950, something like that. We'll see. Corn, blue resistance got tested 4 times. Is it going to test the bottom band and then rally, or is it going to break back into the red? We don't know. Everything looks really bearish for agriculturals, and the green broken resistance got back tested here. It's back testing again. If the blue bottom band holds, there is still a possibility for a run. Cocoa obviously had broken down everything. The green and the blue and the red is still selling, and anything to basically backtest should be shorted, right around 6,400 or just under it. If it touches there, I think it will keep on coming down. And December contract, right, the blue, the black, the golden, if it comes down to the golden plus black, we may see a big rally. Sugar reverse at the red top band, it's coming down to the golden, and then we may see a big rally to start. And we have the March 26 contract, which is this red support that is broken down. I mean, yes, the double resistance broke, and then the golden bear flag was broken. I've been calling for this if you were trading sugar. And yeah, the red bottom band may break too, I said. And this is exactly what's happening. 1550 is already tested. And cotton had broken the golden support, which is why it's selling off, right? That golden support, right? And it may come down to the green bottom band, right? If it gets there and then breaks out, that would be lovely. So let's have a look at Bitcoin. If it comes down to the golden bottom band, then rallies and breaks out, the golden support is at 1,000. 1,008, 108,800. So somewhere there, it has to bounce off it and then run again. But the blue resistance has been quite instrumental. That rail resistance, especially this one, right? The purple resistance on the index, right? That is called index. Almost got broken, but I think, yeah, something like we have to do it something like this, and that is holding at the moment. Zcash came down 10%. It almost touched that green top band, right? It's down 10%. Doesn't matter compared to what it had done. It has done over the last 3 weeks. This is only a little blip. But I think the green major resistance is at 350, 360. That will be quite a something, and then it may come down right from there. Ethereum still looking bad because you can see it failed to break that golden major resistance. I told you to get out of Ethereum, remember, at 48, 4,900. That has been the best call. I mean, not the best call. My best call was 1900 long and then 3,100 long. The 1900 long was here. This was the breakout. It got to 3,000, and then the blue resistance break was at 3,100. It got to 4,800, and then I called for getting out of that trade. If you haven't done it, that's where you fail, because you can't be too greedy with this shit. Okay, the golden and green, that's a double resistance, and that's exactly where it reversed. I said if it breaks 5,000, you can buy it again, but it couldn't. Now, is the, the green and golden supports there, are they gonna hold? You can see the green bottom band is already damaged. So obviously this is because of Trump, because of the bloodbath, the carnage on Friday. But is it going to recover and get to 5,000, or is it going to break down everything and come down? Very, very hard to say, honestly. Solana maybe forming the black bull flag. If it touches this, comes back down, and then rallies, are very, very bad, because the blue's internal support was broken, but the blue bottom band held at the low of Friday. This is spectacular, isn't it? I'm not saying you should have bought it right there, or you could have bought it right there. Liquidity was so low, but the blue bottom band held. Now, is it going to break the green? That is the big question. ACH tested the blue and red. Is it going to break back above that golden and green? That is the only way. Cardano came down pretty hard, all the way to the lows of 2024, etc. Is it going to break out? Is it going to touch the golden top band and break out? That is the main question. That's the big question. Aero has to get to the golden top band and reclaim the broken green. Okay, Algo had broken the purple, blue, and the golden support was broken. That golden broken channel's back just held. We need to see the break of that blue top band. That would be amazing if it touches that. So I'm going to remove this one. If it breaks the blue, then Algo is going to keep on running. And Audio had broken the blue support. Obviously, it's backtesting it, but the main question is the red channel. Is it going to be broken eventually? And AVAX touched that blue bottom band, and it's even damaged it slightly. But the question is, of course, whether it's going to run and break the red and blue. The spike down has been marked by this one. This is, lines work. Look at that. I mean, you can't make this shit up, right? The green top band, the green bottom band this year has to break out to get to the red and blue. As simple as that. This is a giant bull flag now from the highs of last year, right? Last year, March. Yeah. This green top band should be broken, but it broke down this red support and it's coming down. The golden bull flag held still, and the red support zone is holding. So we need to see the break above 10 cents. That's the only way to rally. Binance, what? Look at this. It already recovered and touched a new high after Friday's carnage. It touched a new high at 1300. I mean, this is spectacular precision, right? That purple resistance broken and back tested. Now I still believe it's going to get to $2,000, which is the golden top band. That's the minimum target. And right, Chile's blue bottom band, of course, it's not very precise, but if it runs and breaks the blue top band, there is still hope to break the green major resistance. CKB bounced off the purple bottom band. Is it going to run and break the purple top band? That is the question, but it already touched multi-year lows. I can also argue, like 1 second. I saw something. I think I saw something. I saw something in the matrix, right? All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Look at that. Not too bad, right? The golden top band, golden bottom band, right there, together with the purple. So if CKB wants to really good run, it already dipped, right, on Friday, and then rallied to purple top band, and maybe, just maybe, it can run. But the purple top band has to be broken. Coty on the blue, off the blue, the green, and the red downtrend. Of course, we have to see the break of that blue top band. Okay, so I can argue that this here is the blue downtrend, and it had just tested. I'm going to put it right there. No, this, yeah. And we put a parallel line, and here we are. That blue bottom band held. And of course, we need to see the break of the blue top band, which is going to be around 5.3. Dash was the most resilient one, and it broke the red resistance at 26. It got to 58. So who can call this? It got to 58, doubled since October 2nd, in literally 2 weeks. Then the green top band is broken. That is major. But the red resistance is now holding. So yeah, it is backtesting the green. So I would love to see the bounce off that green support, which it is trying to do now. And this red top band, that internals break, would call for 280, that red top band. 1, 2, 3 red support, red internals resistance. This is another red internal resistance, right? Very, very precise. Now it has to break out. Doji has to break the red top band, right? This is disappointing. Obviously, the green bull flag was broken and the blue resistance was broken, but yeah, Friday's massive action down. Now it has to recover and get to the red top band. That is the only way. Polka dot, looks terrible. Obviously, it should have rallied and smashed through the black and blue, but yeah, then Friday happened. Trump happened. Anything, right? Now it got to the green bottom band, and the question is whether this here is our downtrend, and the bottom band held. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it crazy, right? Look at the black bottom band, how it aligned with the low of Friday. Look at that, together with the green, double support. I'm going to remove the purple, right? We're going to remove the purple. We're going to remove the green that was broken out. And the blue, we can remove it. Actually, we don't have to. It's maybe slightly less, something like this. I'm still like the golden and red supports, that broken support zone is getting back tested. So for the rally to continue, it has to get to the blue, get to the black. Obviously, the black downtrend from the highs of 2021 is holding. So the downtrend is still running the show, and it has to get to the black top band. Simple. EOS was dead. It is dead, is more dead now, whatever you call it. If something can be more dead, but it is really terrible looking. But the thing is there a bit more hope? No, not really. I mean, yes, there is more downside, but hope, probably not. Yeah, the golden, yeah, the purple resistance has to be broken. The purple bottom band, it may come down to the red plus purple and then rally. But yeah, I'm not really um, holding my breath for years anymore. There is no action. Yeah, there's this here, right? Right. I'm going to put this here as the green support. Right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 touches there. Maybe, just maybe, but yeah, there's no reason to be excited about. Okay. FET had broken the green uptrend, massive uptrend, broken down. The purple bottom band got tested, so and the golden, right? But the golden doesn't count really. I think what matters here is the purple bottom band got tested, and the purple top band is very, very precise, isn't it? So the purple downtrend has formed. Obviously, this is a lovely bull flag in the making, but the major green uptrend is broken too. So which one is telling the truth? Um, I'm going to put it like this because it's getting annoying. So right there, right? That purple top band has to break, but it has to also break back into the green. We'll see. FTM tested the green support, and it's holding at the moment, but there is no real reason to buy into this, right? There is no reason to buy into this, even though like it failed to break the blue resistance. Gala also spiked down, not surprising at all, right? And it is trying to reclaim the purple broken support. I'm going to remove the black. I'm going to remove the red. I'm going to remove that red. The green one was looking lovely, but it's broken down. And let's have a look if we had also a kind of a support right there. It came very close to the black bottom band, very close. But this is a giant downtrend, and that is what matters. Obviously, it has to run and break the black top band. But at the moment, nothing is really working in favor of Gala. GRT is the same story, right? And it has to, right? It has to get to the black bottom band. No, not really. Black support is broken. The black bull flag is gone, is failed, but it's trying to reclaim it, right? It's trying hard. It already, it's gone back above it or gone back into it. But yeah, we'll see. And Hedera came down pretty hard. Blue, super green, purple bull flag. It has to run all the way to. So it basically backtested it. This was a spike up. And I've been warning you about Hedera so many times that it may come down hard all the way to the breakout level, but then not so much. Of course, I wasn't thinking it's going to get touch 8 cents, but it is what it is, right? The backtest on the blue and the purple. And yeah, I can even argue this here has formed now, right? Look at that. This is not, that's precision, isn't it? Right? Not too bad for a bull flag, right? Here, the purple top band's break is going to take us to 2. So that's what Hedera is up to, in my opinion. And IOTA, blue broken supports backtest, the purple support held, the golden, right? It is this blue broken supports getting backtested, the green top band. I'm going to remove that one. I'm not happy with that. Right, it is trying to reclaim the blue broken support after testing, right? The red, not the red one, but the purple, right? That purple support got tested once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It almost tested the lows of 2020. And yeah, we'll see if it can reclaim that blue broken support. And Jasmy came down pretty hard, almost touched that red support. And Jasmy maybe forming this one here. Also kind of a precision, isn't it? That is lovely to see that we had, no, maybe not that precise, this one. Right? Almost a bull flag, nearly a bull flag, yeah. So it has to break the golden top band, simple. It's trying to reclaim the blue broken support now. And CAS, of course, spiked down, and we need to see, I mean, look at this spike, and it's now back above it, that blue support. So we need to see the break of that golden top band. Chain link, also the same, blue support, green support held. We need to see the break of that red resistance. We're not there yet. Litecoin, right? Litecoin came down, touched the green bottom band, and it has to break that. The green long-term support. Mana also, wow, look at that test on the golden support once again. And what we need to see is, because it just touched new lows, this is what we have. Not too bad. Look at that. It's crazy, isn't it? Even spikes. 2 touches here on the top. 1. And this is the magical second touch on the bottom band. So we will see whether it can run to the red top band and smash it. That's Mana. MDT was one of the most resilient ones, and it has to break the blue resistance, blue top band right there, that blue major resistance, and of course the golden near came down pretty hard on the blue bottom band. Now it has to break the blue top band. That is the minimum condition for it to rally. That's the minimum condition to rally. Ondo, look at that. I told you it may touch the blue and golden double support. Now Ondo has to break this level, that blue top band, right? That looks really nice as a chart, and we need to see the break off that blue top band. PAL came down to the blue bottom band once again. Is it going to run from here? We'll see. Pendle. I warned you several times about Pendle since the break of the blue support and its back test. Obviously, I didn't think it was going to do this so quickly, but I said it may come down to test the golden bottom band. It was so fast. Look at that beauty. And then recovered so fast again. So now the golden top band may get tested eventually. And Pepe looked terrible, obviously, right? I'm going to remove that. The blue. What we had was probably the blue bull flag. Let's have a look all together, right? And I'm going to bring the bottom band, and that is the magical touch, right? This here, I mean, channels, how many channels I showed you today that worked, even with the spike down. And yet people argue that trading channels don't work. Some people, some very wrong people. Now, the blue bottom band held, right? This is a giant bull flag here. Obviously, the red support, but we don't know where the price has started, obviously. But the red support is broken, and obviously we have to see the break back in and the blue top bands break. But I had warned you about Pepe since the break of that golden support. Okay, RSR, right? It came to the blue, the golden was broken, but I wasn't really happy with RSI anyway. Okay, but now the question is whether we had a bull flag test, which we did. This is, how many times did I show you today? Look at that, 1, 2, 1, 2. Even in the wake of all that chaos, some sort of an order is there with trading channels. Okay. Sandbox. I'm not making up any of these lines. Sandbox, green bottom band at the end of the spike, 2 touches here, 2 touches there. And it is astonishing how buyers came in right there, or basically selling got exhausted entirely right at the green bottom band. So now we have to get to the green top band and break it. Okay, now Shiba has to bounce, and it already bounced. Now the red support, it has to get to the black top band and break it, right? Did we have also some sort of a bull flag here? Right, this, I'm going to put it in golden color. Right, right, yeah, almost. I mean, nearly there. Let's put it, the green support we can remove. We can put the green bottom band there, and the purple we can remove. And yeah, it almost touched that green bottom band, right? That green bull flag inside the red bull flag. There is still hope for Shiba Inu. SKL spiked down, and we need to see the purple resistance now to break. Simple. And we need to see the break of that golden resistance. And I don't think the golden bottom band got tested during the spike down. And we can remove the blue because it just made new lows. And the green one, we can remove too many lines. I don't like too many lines. We have to keep the charts simple and pure. And that golden bottom band didn't really hold. So that all the way to the golden bottom band would have been much, much, much lower. Now we need to see the break of that golden top band. That is what we need. Sui came to the right. It's this golden support, right? It's the golden or green support right there, right? That green support. That green support held, and yeah, we'll see whether it can run big time from here. Okay, it's not the best of the bull flags, obviously, right? It's this red one. I'm not saying this is a bull flag, but the green support held. Okay, and yeah, we'll see if the green support is holding, then this makes the target if it runs there. Tau, this is really beautiful. I mean, I told you that it may come down to the golden bottom band to form a bull flag, but this was pretty fast. Now the golden bull flag is breaking. Maybe this is a spike due to news, right? BitTens, Hong Kong Meta, blah, 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 whatever. But it is now the golden bull flag that has formed. So we may come down once again without breaking it properly, and then a breakout would call for 800. Theta, red, obviously it came down to the blue bottom band after breaking out of the blue. Excuse me. So I'm now going to show you something else. I think it is this blue channel that has formed, and we need to see the break of that right there. Okay, we need to see the break, but it's the damage was huge, obviously, on theta. We need to see the break of that green. Celestia, really terrible, obviously, because I mean it was already looking bad, but this was kind of like a nail in the coffin kind of move. And TrueCoin has to break the blue and the green, that green bottom band. Is it going to get to the green top band and break it? That would be lovely. TRX, black resistance, red bottom band is broken. So is it going to run and come down to the golden bottom band? Right? It's that one that has to hold and then run to the black resistance. But TRX has broken the red channel. Okay, and Uni came, I mean, it was stronger than most because it didn't spike, it didn't put a needle down. Came down, yes, but not like a needle. Now the green support is still on there, it's still holding, but it has to get to the green top band. XLM, back just to the green, that's stellar, and it wasn't immune to anything, but I told you that Started warning you at the blue top band, and then it came down. Obviously, the spike down on the green bull flag. Right, this is the breakout back test. So I'm now going to show you also another bull flag right there. This is spectacular, and this golden channel has to be broken to the upside. We're not there yet, but Stella is going to rocket if it does that. I mean, it's going to be unstoppable if Stella runs and breaks the golden top band. And that would be another buy signal. And Monero, also very, very resilient. Monero is my champion. Look, it came down and back tested the blue support. It didn't spike down. It didn't spike down. It just came down. And look at that beauty. That 270 is the second backtest on the blue bull flag, and the purple support is holding. My champion, XRP. People talked about XRP for a long time, and I warned you about the green top band, and we were long. Remember, from 56 cents or sorry, 65 cents, we bought it, and it came all the way to 350. But then I warned you about the green top band. And from that 360, it came to 1.7. So you lost a lot of money or left a lot of money on the table if you were not exiting right at that green top band. Now the black broken support is getting back tested. Clearly, it has to get to the green resistance, which is at $4 or $3.9. And Zcash, I already talked about. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.